Namaste! Namaste, Big Cat! Welcome or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or messages, darling dears. Come in! Come on! I've got intel. Today, darling dear, we're going to talk about the family secrets. Da-da-da-da! 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 Yes, baby, we're going in. We're going in. But before we do that, I'm going to use my chalice wellspring waters that I drove all the way to Glastonbury to get, don't you know? Because none of that juju is staying around me. Namaste, big cats. I see you all coming in for a little what, tete-a-tete. Can we talk, big cat? Can we? I've made copious notes, because I have to have my aide de memoire. I make sure that I cross the T's and dot the I's before we go into any melee. I don't want to miss anything off. We're going to kick off today, darling dears, with the Lord's Prayer in light of my sister's passing on the 28th of January. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So be it moat. Energy up, up, up. I hope you've got your mocha, a comfortable chair as you tick off certain notes in your cranium, understanding that what? Family secrets. Ha ha ha. Aha! We'll have you going, oi mate, bringing out the pirate in you, darling dears. When you learn of some of them, it's toe curling. But before we dive into that, darling dears, the planetary energies today. We have what? The Sun in Aquarius conjunct Mercury in Aquarius. It's a time to get things done, darling dears. It's a good environment to send out those emails, those winning letters to get your projects off the ground, darling dear. We're leading in what? A kind of abundance kind of a way. It's a day to what? Organize events, network, but most of all, keep your humanitarian efforts going. That was my sign to speak about family secrets. I know, Big Cat, everything lines up. Let's turn down the music so you can hear everything. Because you need to hear everything. Let's see who's in the chat before we dive into this peccadillo. First in the chat, Epiphany Proudfoot, fist bump, wagwan, big up your blood clot self. Are you good? Who else is here? Mmmmhmmm. Lisa, life story. Nat Downey, hello. Pressure? I knew you'd turn up because Hockey Sticks of Dawn was afoot for a long time. Creating cognitive... Let me just digress. I'm digressing. Let me just rein it in. Who else is here? Nicole Brown. Le Purr. Hello. I see you. Christy Boyd. Alpha Female. Keshi Washington, Kathleen Day, Pinky's up, darling dear. We've got a posh cat amongst us. Yes, we're all posh. You're in good company. Who else is here? LTK, 70K, LLC, excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. Destiny, Herrera, I see you, goddess. Oh, one, the number one. Yes, Big Cat, as I was saying before I interrupted myself with the preliminaries, we're going to dive right into family secrets, fears, and venomous in the pursuit of what? Treachery and deceit. Whoa. Yes, baby, treachery and deceit. There are three types, a throuple, three types of family secrets. that can have big picture consequences. The first type is an individual secret, which leads to isolation and anxiety about the secret emerging. It could be something as small as a teenager hiding their romance, or a spouse stepping out on their partner. They're anxious, blood, trust and believe. They don't want to be turned over, right? Or their collar felt, right? The second one is an internal secret, which creates factions and puts progeny, right, in the middle of parental and familiar issues. The third one is a shared family secret, which creates a sense of loyalty based not on a sense of connection, but fear and shame. They've got to be loyal to each other, darling dears, because they all got the T-Rex arms. I told you about the T-Rex arms. No real arms to hug anyone. Just go for the jugular. Get to the white meat. Yes. They fear it coming out because the shame it would bring on them for keeping such a secret or perpetrating and bringing about said secret. Every family has secrets, darling dears. Every family has a secret. However, the content of the secret is what truly counts. These type of secrets and secret keepers, the ones that do the what individual secrets, like a planned trip to Disneyland, it's harmless, blood. It's harmless. Just like Luther Vandross's girl. That doesn't quite make it. But it didn't really offend anyone, did it? No. No one told him to get off the stage or stop singing. No. I digress again. Let me press on. Traumatic, painful, or life-changing, right? Secrets potentially can listen. Blah, blah, blah. Somebody don't want me to talk about secrets. They think I'm going to air out my own family secrets. I don't know. I may not. Like I said, no one can check me, except Father God. Right, as I was saying. Traumatic, painful, or life-changing secrets potentially can damage an entire family's mental health and well-being for some time, or forever. The most frequently kept secrets within a family are not limited to, but include finances. They hide financial secrets, serious health issues, and a death. They will hide a death, darling dear. A whole body. Until it's got to the point where they have to tell the ones they try to ice out. More insidious secrets that are kept in a family are what? Prison records, sex abuse, extramarital affairs. This can pull the fabric of a family apart, darling dear, rooted in shame and broken rules and taboo subjects. These secrets are often kept to prevent embarrassment. They say they're protecting the family, but what part of the family, blood? And it will help keep the perpetrators away from what? Justice, judgment, and possibly a prison sentence. They're like the 40 thieves, darling dear, trying to keep the secret, right? Which gives them what? Internal trust issues amongst themselves. I told you, they've all got the T-Rex arms amongst themselves, darling dear, waiting for one of them to fold and come out with all of their secrets, their plans within plans. Yes, baby. Keeping a family secret from the outside world may be advisable because it's none of their business, blood, especially if it's what? A harmless secret. It depends on what the secret is, darling dear. Because if someone needs to go to prison, that person's information needs to be delivered to the constabulary stat. Because keeping that secret, what is the karma on you? And those that keep the secret of the one that perpetrated the secret, right? They will too be hated by the family members that weren't party to the secret. Are you keeping up with me, guys? Take a sip of your mocha. Because we ain't getting smoked. I mean, I come here with the usher. I told you many times, Big Cat, my dear Big Cat, I'm a pointer, not a peaker. And no one can check me, boo. Hey! Yes, baby. Keeping secrets within family can cause what? Mayhem and hatred. Yes! All of this and that. Keeping secrets can destroy relationships. Keeping secrets in a marriage or a significant adult relationship can cause a breakdown in communications. The bond between the adults may be irreparably harmed because of said insidious secret. Not even mentioning the progeny involved in the secret, the intergenerations that are going to be coming up. Not party to said secret, but ostracized and painted with the same brush as the adults keeping said secret. Are you still with me, Big Cat? Give me a cat, if you're still with me. Keeping secrets from progeny, from children, you should carefully think about it before you keep the secret. Children are extremely perceptive, darling dear. And may become alarmed or anxious if they sense something of a serious nature is being hidden from them. The most damaging scenario put my teeth back in, which is sometimes the case. It will be damaging to them. It will affect their place in the family, their whole identity, and how they be. It might get them in a mental way. Keeping secrets, darling dears, always has an undercurrent of violence. When people are hearing about what secret was kept, they're clutching pearls. They're like, oh my God, that's why they did this, and that's why they did that. Well, Keeping secrets can cause suspicion and resentment. Keeping secrets within a family can ignite suspicion and resentment amongst all the family members, especially the keepers of secrets. I told you they got the T-Rex arms blood. They're nervous, they're tense, they're trying to keep solidarity, but really they're infighting. And that snake is rotting from the head, the first perpetrator of the secret. Trust and believe. Keeping secrets can cause illnesses, darling dear. Keeping traumatic secrets can result in excessive stress and guilt. That person is carrying a burden of knowledge, intel, recon that should be aired out. It will develop in what physical symptoms within the secret keepers. You'll see them walking and dropping, they're limping. They're starting to look like Dorian Gray. You remember when his picture was unearthed, his true face was shown, looking old, bent, gray, wicked. The secret keepers, darling dear, as I said, are stressed, darling dear, carrying all of these issues. They're having memory loss. They're having digestive problems, blood. Unable to eat, so unable to sleep, as they fight with themselves and sit on that seat of what righteousness. The road to hell is paved with righteousness and good deeds, darling dear, especially when the deeds were self-serving, blood. Spiritual short bus for them. Especially over a period of time, it will set in on them, darling dear, like rot gut. And that secret comes with heavy consequences and karma. Persons harboring such discomfort often turn to alcohol, drugs, and other addictive substances, people, and negative cycles. Trust and believe. Yes, baby. Just to keep their mask of pain and secrets, darling dears. The secrets. You will find, Big Cat, you will be painted as the black sheep of said family of insidious secrets. Why? Because you've got the third eye, you have the light, and you have what? Spiritual weight behind your words, darling dears. Yes, yes. It's also important for you to remember, darling dear, that both persons keeping the secret as well as those living with the secret keepers are under heavy karma. They will have what issues with their progeny, darling dear? Their house will not be a tight ship. It will be a shit. You'll see it. And you'll wonder why is their progeny like that? Crack on crazy and doing all of these wickedness to their parents. It's the air, darling dear. The permeation of the secret. You'll see what? It being intergenerational. And all of their issues, their progeny will what? Rinse and repeat. Same cycle, going through the same issues, because the secret is like a poison. It's like a what? A dark space that's coming over them. It's a cloud, darling dears. And you're best off out of it. My mother has got Alzheimer's and dementia. And she is a chock full of secrets, darling dears. And guess what? She chooses to air them at the most inappropriate moments. Secrets of what? Incest. sex abuse amongst her daughters that she witnessed. Not in person, but she kept the secret and told the lie. Especially when I tried to air it out. Lied on me. But now she's busting out all of these secrets. Secrets eat at you, darling dear. And guess what? The keeper of said secret will project gaslighting and skullduggery on the one with the light. Yes. The snake always rots from the head. You're best off out of it, darling dear. Continue with your 1-2 step. Keep your energies up. Make sure you do your exercises. Exercise your body, darling dear. Put your cranium onto what? Better things, darling dear. Your infinite possibilities. Because what you need to know will come to you, darling dear. You won't have to get an investigative team. Of course, you may come and ask your best friend case. Because I told you I'm a pointer. I'm not a picker. Let's dive in. We're going to see how these family secrets took a toll on you. Shalom. Carol Mustika, glad you could pop in. Chastity Boyd, hello. Fist Bump. Golden Goddess 11. Ra Casper, hello. Nicole. Miss Neffy, Awaken. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. We're just rolling through the lexicon of the secret keeping, the insidious secret keepers. And the Malays or Maladays or the Shiznai is popping off with them, darling dear. Let's dive in. Let's get the energy around this read. We're going to lead with the soul cards. Base of the deck. Someone is in decisive mode. That's filled and fraught with what? Fight, flight, or freeze mode. Told you. They got the T-Rex arms black. Hey! Infighting is afoot, darling dear. Trying to what? Keep the secrets alive. But the one whose mouth they should love to shut, they can't shut. They don't know when my mother's going to pop off and bust out another secret. Yes, baby. Everything is coming out. I feel vindicated. But I'm also missing. Hey! Missing what? You ain't tainting me with that brush. What's this? Look at this! The lies! The lies! In the words of Candy Burris, the lies is their go-to move, darling dear. And the liars are being lied to. Look! There's no happiness where they are. The mammal, right? The dolphin is purported to be the most intelligent. These people are stupid. And they're going around in circle, chasing each other's crack. I told you, they're not happy with the secrets they've kept. Imagine that. The liars are being lied to. Tense, tight situations. Oh my. If I had girls, was it pearls? I'd be clutching them bitches. Not because of what's going on with them. It's because I knew it was going to happen. I need what? A comfort toy. Big cat, I'm going to stop it. I'll try. But I'm telling you, what's this? They're crying into their fist blood. They are crying into their fist. The grief, the tears, the sadness, and the loss. Right? It's affecting how they look. Because it's all about the orange, darling. I just chose it. Right? As I went to my boudoir, my wardrobe, as we love to say, my slidey doors. The sacral chakra, darling dears, it's affecting their what? Their emotions, their relationships. I told you them have the T-Rex arms. Yes. The factions are fighting. And they have to keep their grief silent. Why? Because they was perpetrators of the bull swanky and the hoodwincation. It's affecting their self-worth, darling dear. So guess what? They're projecting on whomsoever is around them, trying to come out, make them feel lesser. So I told you, the T-Rex arms is working on them, darling dear. They're numbing them one and neither. These are high commanded Decepticons, narcissists, sociopath, all of the complex B personalities combined, darling dear. You are keyboard gangsters. You've already perused their what? Their actions and ministrations. And as you continue to step into the light, darling dear, these secrets will be brought to you. What you choose to do with said intel is up to you, but darling dears, I always caution you to what? Respond. Don't react. And in some cases, silencio. You don't want to be tarred with the negativity of going into enemy territory. But however, I also what? Contradict myself. I did that shit. I went in with the whole armor of God and realized peasants were still doing peasant shit. Hey! They're crying, mate. Luke 22:62. And what? Isaiah 48:22. All of the twos, darling dear. What is that? The high priestess with the third eye. The discernment of what's going on. Listen, these cards are trying to mess with me today. This is not supposed to be a throuple, but good God and gosh, it landed. Didn't even see me fighting it. There you go. Base of the deck, darling dears. Service, darling dear. They are service to their darkness, whatever darkness they did. It also speaks about your growth. You was in service to the Most High. When you was separated, earmarked to be the black sheep. You fought for a long time to stay amongst the dysfunction, yet the factions were already made. Lines were already crossed. You chose to be in service to the Most High. And you're free, darling dear. You are free. Hey, them secrets, darling dears, will have you what? Hockey sticks at dawn if you allow yourself to be buried in the mire. But you have to understand, vindication is afoot, darling dears. And I don't need to be there to push up my glasses and say, well, I did tell you. My shapely back is all these marauders need as they continue with the T-Rex arms, as they eat themselves from the inside out. Heavy karma is afoot for those insidious secrets. Yes, baby. Where's my deck? Listen, I'm not laughing at anyone. I've just got a smirk. My mother is a loose cannon. In all company, she's spitting it off like Machine Gun Kelly, mate. The biggest secret keeper of them all. Kept the secret so those would avoid prison, eh? Didn't want the shame of what her friends might say. Imagine that. Having to sit and watch one of your child, your daughter, that was defiled, going to schizophrenia, all sorts of things going in her cranium because of the secret she kept. So leave them with their insidious secrets, darling dears. Base of the deck. Pentacles, me said Pentacles, you say. You've locked onto what? A mundane kind of life at this moment in time. Why? Because you are building greatness, generational wealth, darling dears. This is about being solid and secure. Your cranium is in the upright. You have the what? The common sense. That flip-flop I told you, which is very important. It's your common sense. It's no longer been kidnapped and held to ransom for your hairline, as you realize the secrets, the insidious secrets, are eating them up from the inside out. Let's give it a good shufty before we split it and see what's going on. Because we need to find out what's going on, blood. Oh, somebody's going to slip on a step. Somebody, one of the secret keepers, they're going to have a nasty accident on some stairs, darling dear. No, it's not going to be the ending of them, but they're going to be certainly going to get a bit of a broke up. A broke up. They'll be hurting in all places, mate. Oh, well, they should have looked where they was going. They was too busy keeping secrets. They should have been looking where they was going. Shine A, glad you could pop in, darling dear. And who's that? Kristen Tran, fist bump. New faces in these places. Jacqueline, Aranton, hello. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Energy around the secret. Current energy around the secret. Oh. It has temperance. This is ancestral team. Things are going to be brought into balance. This is what? Freeing. Something is about to be brought out. Coming full circle. Can you not see it? Somebody's being divinely guided to what? Come clean with certain facts. Bring balance. Why? They have no peace, darling dear. Anxious, pressed, pumped, and perturbed. Somebody's coming forward with some intel. Oh, well. If they listen, divine is telling you to what? Emotionally separate yourself from now if you haven't already done it. Because it's about to rock your foundations with what you find out. Emotionally prepare yourself for the incoming. We have two factions here. Oh, what's this? Oh, gosh. King of Swords. One of those that are amongst the secret keepers wants to be alone, darling dear. The information that they have is bringing them to bear. You may even see them running barefoot in the streets, darling dear, as the secrets try to what? Burst out of their whole being. King of Swords. The information that they've actually keeping, somebody's praying on that information, praying to Father God. They're trying to get some kind of what? Relief. All of a sudden, they're seeking God when they wasn't seeking God when they was keeping the secret. Imagine that. The King of Swords is represented by God in some people's tarot decks, as well as the Emperor, as well as the Hierophant. They're trying to seek God at this moment in time. Base of the deck. Them with the bad energy, the lies, darling dear. They was never your friend, never friendly to you. They're realizing that they fed into the wrong thing. Base of the deck. Trying to make a hard decision at this moment in time. This person or people are stuck in their cranium. They're grieving over something. And as I said, there's infighting amongst them. There's a lot of bad energy. More secrets amongst the secrets, darling dear. You're best off out. About this one that wants to be naked in the street because they can't bear the energy that's around them. Somebody's being told to keep their mouth shut. Look, what did I say? Father God turns up, Taurus energy. This person is trying to what? Find faith, some kind of solace because of the bad energy that's put out of there, the secret that's being kept. Something is about to be aired. They're trying to make a decision whether to what? Break away. And also, they're not sure whom they can speak to. King of Swords. These people or person is trying to be vigilant in the group that they find themselves in. Because it's always wolves in sheep's clothing. They don't know whom they're dealing with. Even though they're amongst the secret keepers. What's this? What did I say? They got the T-Rex arms, blood. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. They're fighting, darling dears. There is no connection, no teamwork. Every man for himself. 2 of Pentacles. And we have Father God at the center. Look, ancestral team here, Father God here. They're each individually going through their own hell as they try to keep said secrets. Right, where's my tiny cards? Let's get a deeper. Are you still with me, big cat? Give me a cat. What's that? Carol Mustika, what about me? Am I in that lockdown? Am I in danger? Carol, you're asking me a question for a personal read. Are you keeping any insidious secrets that need to be aired out that is affecting anybody's mental well-being? Well, if you are, then I guess yes. If you're not, then I guess no. But if you really want to know your situation, personal read, darling dears. Right. What about the Temperance, the ancestral team? Yes, baby. Somebody's trying to mentally wash away what they did in the past. They're trying to hide certain things. They're trying to turn a situation around. And they want to... Oh my God. This person is what? A malignant narcissist or malignant narcissist. I told you it's a den of iniquity. Those snakes, darling dear. They're snakes. Who's that? Faith? I love you right back, darling dear. I told you I'm your best friend. Ha ha! Those secrets, darling dears. They're trying to wash away a situation. I told you they're fighting with the T-Rex arms. There's no teamwork. There's an even darker secret amongst the secrets. Getting right up in that corner, darling dears. The downloads are coming in quick now. Hey, what is that next secret? What is it? I told you, look at this. Somebody who had a mental health issue. That person wasn't protected. Lord have mercy. Good golly gosh. Really? Listen. What about this? Oh. Look. They're not entrapped. This is not entrapment. This person knew, or people knew exactly what was going on. Right? They're trying to gather information and they're trying to distance themselves from a situation. But Father God, you can't hide what you did from God, darling dear. You may have hidden it from the other family members, but God saw what you did. This is why they've had no stable relationships in their life. Everything has broken down. They were always in what? Negative cycle, Strength card in the reverse. This person was always self-serving, putting themselves before everybody else. They had the what? The Emperor's New Clothes, ideals. They thought they was regally dressed when they were really buck naked, as we see in the 2 of Pentacles. What's this? Emotional happiness. Why is the emotional happiness here the 10th cup? Why is the 10th cup here? Listen, they're crying into their fist blood. And it's a never-ending cycle. They can't get out of what they created with their secret. They realize how much it's affecting the whole family's well-being. Now they see how much their secret has divided generations for air. For air. What's this decision they're trying to make, right? What's this decision that they're trying to make? It's gone all the way over there. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This person is a bitter, jealous gossip, right? They're trying to make a decision over finances. They're fighting over money, darling dears. The blind leading the blind. Down the garden path, straight to Hades. They're fighting over money, blood. The Queen of Pentacles also represents an older woman. I'm going to keep it to the gender on this card because, you know, gender can generally be fluid in tarot, but my internal Geiger counter says this is a female, an older female, trying to make a decision. She's broke at this moment in time, about to have a mental break, feeling paranoid, anxious. She should do, because karma knows her address. We already saw that it's creating freedom for you, darling. I split the deck and showed you. Libra energy, karma knows their address. This is a season of resolution. And this old woman is going to be finding herself in court, darling dear. Court proceedings on Keitha as well as Malkuth. She is getting a whole habeas corpus. Yes, baby. Yes, you're saying habeas corpus. It means getting somebody into the prison without all of the intel, or they haven't been charged. But this person was charged by Father God. Everything around this person, their children, is topsy-turvy. There is no kind of life, right? This woman has been to court herself. She's actually ushered her children to court as well. I told you, when you keep them insidious secrets, self-serving, always putting herself first. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is somebody who can be quite charming. They were charming. They try to be friendly. Look at that, it fell in my marker. Listen, this ain't right, blood. Listen, you got me squawking. Someone don't want me to talk. I bet one of those secret keepers is on ya. Karmic. Look at this shit. Whoever is trying to send that energy to me to shut up, you can't shut me up. I'm Hioka, High Priestess. Are you mad, blood? My words carry spiritual weight. Somebody wants me to be quiet about what I'm talking. They want the story that they're putting out there to be believed that it's a happy, secure family. But it's in factions. It's in tatters, darling dear. It's in tatters. I'm still going to drink. No, I can't do it. Shay, I have to call in the reinforcements. Shay! Oh, Shay! Has he gone? Shay, can you make me a mocha, please? I've had a terrible accident. Oh, my God. The subterfusion bull swanky, darling dears. No, I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to my son. Sounds like I'm calling on the... listen, let me just shut up. Let me just carry on with this read. Somebody don't want me to talk about what I'm talking about. They don't want you to speak up either, darling dear. But your words have spiritual weight. Because you chose to separate yourself clear-minded and you mastered something in your separation. The biggest masteration was mastering of self. This is about what? Having faced your shadow side. Realize the aspersion that they tried to cast on you only came from their gingivitis mouth. It was nothing of whom you truly are. So much intel on the tableau. What about the breakdown in their family? They're fighting with the T-Rex arms. What do you mean? Why? Because everybody thinks they're the boss in that situation. Everybody thinks that they should be in charge. Yes. What's this? But they're getting nowhere fast. Nothing is being decided, right? They're not looking at the cup of truth and honesty to come clean. No. Why would they? And they're choosing what? To keep secrets from each other, darling dear. In the mire of secrets. Imagine how hairline taking that is. Always looking over your shoulder, because justice, karma knows their address. Right, let's go on to you. Divine wants you to be prepared emotionally. Where's my deck of the wicked? So I need the deck of the wicked. This is I've got many decks. This one hasn't been named yet. I do have a deck of the wicked, but I don't think we'll go with that today. What do we need to know? What did I just say? Betrayal, right? Listen, T-Rex arms, blood. Them a nyam them one and neither. Treachery, treason, heartbreak, perfidy. Good God. Good God. What did I just say? All of this and that are gone. Yeah, that are gone. Right? What did I say? Projection. The head of the snake is rotting, darling dear. Blame shifting. But it's nothing to do with you because your shapely back is turned. Law 16 of the 48 laws of power. Some of you had to get psychological evaluations. A team, darling dear. You had to wash yourself in the rivers of the renewal, darling dear. You had to break away from the psychological torment and torture. You are emotionally clear, right? Intimate. You ain't around none of that shiznai. Some try to, or what? They've told secrets to outsiders. Your intimates, anything they know about you, it's been on the tableau, darling dears. This is why I tell you always, big cat, air out to your own shit so no one can shame you with it. Are you mad, blood? Who do they think they are? Your words carry spiritual weight. What's this? What did I say? Your words carry spiritual weight, and look what comes out. Wisdom, right? Endurance, faith, strength. Your words carry weight. Outrageous. I'm so glad, my dear big cat, you became a rogue and a rebel and got away, chewed off your proverbial foot. This is fuck shit and fuckanese. So what's happened to the big cat since they turned their shapely back? Oh! You took those daggers out your heart chakra, eh? This is about being mentally free from a situation. Something that you was not meant to be a part of, darling dears. Imagine that. Them have the T-Rex arms for them one another. Since you turned your shapely back, let's see what happened. Recreated yourself, darling dear, in the image that you was meant to be. Spiritual warrior. The energy you brought to that family situation was meant to uplift and change the whole tide of the dysfunction. Oh well. Hey! Oh well. Outrageous, darling dear. Since you turned your shapely back, you're no longer given to situations. A situation where you was being breadcrumbed, that was affecting your mental health. And there was always somebody on top of the mountain of fucking knees blood. The perpetrators of the darkness. You realize that it was the toxic situation, darling dear, that was never gonna get great. They would have breadcrumbed you until you was brown bread. And then come to sing Amazing Grace in a falsetto with no tears, crying with no tears. What else? And look what you walk towards, that big cup of love, self-love. Your creativity is on the up and up. You've got a new beginning. Some of you went and had babies or was pregnant with your infinite possibilities. Some of you have what? Bought in 5 or more streams of income. You got great, darling dear. You got great. A hand of God, this cup. This 8 of cups goes to 9 of cups. A wish fulfillment, emotionally fulfilled. You realize what you had to walk away from. Let's put that right there. This is the big cup of self-love, darling dear. You drank of it. Base of the deck. Oh! Bucked up on a stable foundation. Your 11-11 fade, darling dears. Imagine that. After you moved away from the insidious one or ones. This is what mutual people do in mutual things. You've got celebrations, parties, invitations, breaking new ground, a new home. You've traveled. You've become more knowledgeable spiritually and in all areas, darling dear. You bossed up. After you got away from this Queen of Cups, somebody who is emotionally manipulative, and possibly the Queen is a mother that was never loyal to you, who is now, this cup is turned over, even though it's got a lid, who's now airing out the business, blood. She has now become the Daily Express. Hey, hey! Yes! The choices that was made in darkness, darling dear, is being aired in the light. What did I say? King of Swords. I can't make it up. What they did in the darkness. Let's move these things out of the way, because if you would never believe how big this desk is, right? Because you only see, I've got so much space, but I'm always right here. Let me move these things out of the way so we can see what's going on here. Scotty. Let's move these cards out of the way. If you want to know what was going on over here, you can always rewind, darling dear. Listen, these fingernails, man. You can hear the rumblings of me starting again. Let's move this over. This Queen of Cups. I told you. The intel that you gathered, darling dear, was the right intel. You moved away and created abundance as a stable foundation. 1111 is a highly spiritual number. You've leveled up on a Mitch and a bitch who's grieving, darling dear, crying into their fist, wishing they could turn back the hands of time. Something that not even R. Kelly can do, blood. What's the matter with them? Let's get a new deck. You know I go for my gold cards. Base of the deck. This is about you, what? Coming in with the truth. You told them a truth that they couldn't get away from. Imagine that. Let's do the 1111 fade. It's so fabulous, darling. I have to touch it. What's this? They're having the nostalgia. They're looking back at they're looking back at old pictures, right? And they're remembering when they started the insidious behavior. This also speaks about past people would love to come back in your life. They would love to come back like a nasty fart lurking. Why is this still on the table? I moved the cards. Possibly because you're meant to see this. Again, we see the wisdom, the spiritual strength, the endurance, the faith, right? We see the projection that they tried to put on you to make you feel less than when it was them hiding their insidious crimes, right? They intimated many things, darling dear, but not the betrayal. Oh, there it is. These past people would love to come back, but they don't know how to approach you. They haven't got your psychological password. You are no longer their emotional tampon. They would love to come back. What for? This is why they want to come back for again, blood. They haven't finished with you, darling, and they haven't forgotten you. They want to betray you again, stab you in your back chakra, come and find out your personals so they can air out your business, leave you feeling burdened. This is a 10-10. You're a breakthrough, blood. You better make sure you've cut and run. Make sure your Tinky Winky and your Nikes are dusted off, blood, right? Don't accept none of them back. This is what they want to come with. The F shit and the fucking E's. The cognitive dissonance, blood. These tree sloth. They want to come and burden the big cat. Are you mad, blood, bruh, sister? You better get indignant. You better get invisible. You better get a team. I told you, it's rich white lady season. And big cat, you are Proverbs 12:24. What's that? A hustler, baby. Didn't they get the memo? As you said, 2 of these and 1 of those. Listen, your shapely back is turned to all the temporary toxic situations. You realize how big the world really is. This is about you, looking at your creativities, making those long-term plans, and actually actioning on said plans. You realize the world that you live in is the one you create for yourself, darling dear. Your back is to all temporary and toxic situations. Law 16, blood. Right on the 8 of Cups, emotionally free of that situation. You made a decision. It wasn't easy. But the decision you made it blind, darling dear. Intuitively guided to make said decision. Because it would have killed you, darling dear. It would have killed you. Two twos on the tableau talks about a parting of ways. Two tens on the table speak about circumstances improved once you got away from these bottom feeders with their insidious secrets. You've realized job 8-7. Your latter days, darling dear, are fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. What's this? And you can't be tempted off your flip-flop. This is what spiritual strength. Your instinctive care for others. You understand certain people don't even deserve an hasta la vista, baby. This is about you being strong. You will not be perpetrating any situations that you've not decided on. That's part of your new world. You have the infinity sign of your head. This is about what? Infinite possibilities, darling dear. Base of the deck. You fell back. Fall back. You're going to hear something that's going to what? It's going to make you have to take off your lace front. Listen. When I heard my mother bust out that secret, I had to take off my lace front and rub off my eyebrows, blood. I had to rub off my eyebrows. Yeah. Sometimes some things you like, good God, it's a full-on blow back as the what intel is afoot. Know this. Fall back, darling dear. You've got a passionate new beginning and you have helping loyal hands. This also speaks about your business acumen. Again, I task you with what? Tapping into your creative abilities. Go online, darling dear. This is from bricks and mortar to click and order. You have that mind and you have the strength, the passion to tap into your creativities. The time you fell back, darling dear, you was getting great. And moving along, you also have a message coming in. What is it? What kind of message could this be? You've had so many messages this morning. What is this message? Please tell us. Captive audience and all that. Oh, that you was right to isolate yourself from the bottom feeders, right? As they got the T-Rex arms, blood, and there's fighting, and fighting. Yes, baby. All of this and that is going on. O'Shea? What happened to O'Shea with my mocha? Is he still here? I feel like calling him, blood. I really want to drink my mocha. I'm so sorry that he was taken from me by a wicked person. You was right to isolate yourself from those people because they're not people. They're insidious. You was right to isolate yourself, remove yourself. And in your isolation was your DNS, darling dear, where you got your emotionals together. Mastered your emotions, learned to respond and not react. What's this hand of God, this cup? As you love yourself, you are being loved. What is this cup that's being offered to you? It's a lot of cards and don't like it. I'll take this one and this one because it wouldn't come out of my hand. This goes to 4 of Cups, darling dear. They see the fact that you've gone, darling dear, and they feel your exit because you exited like a boss. This also speaks about feminine energies. Feminine energies from the past are going to try and offer up the cup of friendship to you again. Right? But God says, what did God say? Boundaries, blood. The Hierophant always comes through with a boundary. You've got, your words carry spiritual weight. You were segregated and separated, not just by them, by spirit, by Father God himself. Why? You're a light worker starseed. A feminine energy from the past is going to be trying to offer friendship to you, darling dear. This person is coming with the crocodile tears and the forked tongue. Base of the deck to confuse what you've got going on. Because they see that you've got options, created options for yourself. That you haven't got a care in the world. When you walk out in the street, your lace front blows in the wind, blood. They see that you have a new beginning, a new lease on life. They see that you're spontaneous. And this also speaks about what? A younger person approaching you. Whether it's, well, we have the Hierophant here, and we have the Three of Cups celebration parties. Some of them will watch you go into what a stable union, a divinely guided union. This is also what? Building yourself up to such an extent that you have nothing but options. Ace of the deck, where you're in the position to be the big boss. Humanitarian again. As I started the reading, this is what's going on. They want to offer you bullshit and cause confusion in your life. I told you this female family member or females within this familiar, what is the bloody word, blood? Within this family of insidious secrets. But it's time for change. What was in the dark is going to come to light, darling dears. Know this. Big cat, you don't need to seek the intel because you chose to walk in the light, become the hermit, and gave it time, darling dear. Everything is being bought and what? Chucked into your lap. They want to see what you're going to do, how you're going to what? Fight amongst the what? Those with the T-Rex arms, blood? No! Leave them to eat each other. Proverbs 26:11. As a fool returns to his folly, only a dog will return to vomit. And we don't eat vomit. We eat kumquats, beluga, caviar. We drink moe for those of you that drink the alcohols. Yes. Walking away emotionally from that situation was the best thing you could have ever done. Wounded warrior. They wounded you many times. All because of their insidious secrets that they were keeping. This calls you to be vigilant, darling dear. This is the wounded warrior is speaking about your spiritual strength. And all of that shiznai is at your back. I told you they would love to draw you back into the fucking knees, Knight of Cups. But you have them badass alchemist ways. And again, we see the moon energy. They come to manipulate, right? They want to what? Wash your brain with fucking ease. And they'll move quick with their stories. The magician shows quick movement as well as travel. They'll be telling you so much shit. You'll be like, as they tell you all of that shit to confuse your blood. Because they come with the fucking ease. They can't understand how comes you're so free and you're not coming back. Not for all the tea in China. Whatever they're fighting over, Divine has already gifted you the 11-11 fade. 2 different decks, darling dear. You know how I love a duo as well as a throuple. A duo is about what? The high priestess. Healing from the inside out. Going within for your answers. And being blessed in turn. Being spiritually guided to your 11-11 on this Malkuth, darling dears. So leave the insidious ones doing what they do best. Keep secrets. Because that secret is causing them to fight. It's having a fallout on their progeny. All of their lives are effed up and skewered. I'm telling you, a real hairline taker. Right. Going to have one more look at one set of cards and then we're out of here. Yo, this is not easy, blood. It's not easy, blood. But it's so worth it as a pointer. Right. Oh no. Oh no. Where is it? This Queen of Cups. The toxic one. Probably the head of the snake. The one that you had to emotionally move yourself from. You had to move your movable blood clot somewhere else, blood, and got great. Imagine that. Ha ha! Base of the deck. They're slandering you up the Watusi, darling dear. What them not talk hasn't been invented yet, but give them time. This person is bitter, twisted, and jealous of you. Why? Because the secret is wearing on them. It's showing up in their face, darling dears, in their waist. And look at this shapely back and that high ass. You've been working out, mate. They're chatting you, blood. They might talk about you. They don't like you. Continue to win, big cat. What else is this insidious one? Look, I can't make it up. High Commander Decepticon. Bracala or Bracalisha. Right. that Mitch can't kill your vibe, darling dear, no matter what, right? What they're perpetrating is what? Plagiarism of the mind. Why? Because they're going through epiphanies, realizing they are the master of their downfall with the T-Rex arms. Okay, what else is going on? Seeing as we're here. Let's get another deck. Move it around, to be fair, to let you know that I'm not trying to paint them with a dirty brush. They're painting themselves blood. I told you I'm a pointer. And I do the usher. Nobody can check me, boo. What's this? Get away, right? You did get away from them. So listen, escape, a holiday and a break. Some of you are going on holiday and you are the plot twist. I told you. You haven't reacted in any way they expected you to. Why? Because they don't have your psychological password, darling. You don't live at that address. Oh, fucking knees, blood and subterfuge and bull swanky. It's got left on the table, right? They're going down, blood. Them are go down. Check this out, the spiritual short bus. I told you, they're living in what? 911. Freddy Krueger Mud Heart. 2 streets over from the loser lane. In the district of the damned. About to go on a day trip past the sign that says what? Don't F off past this point. Some of them have an issue with their leg. Right? Look. And they're addicted. And an addict. They're either drinking that drink blood because the Queen of Cups, she knows her way around the, was it a goblet or two, darling dear? Drinking or drugging it up. And they're addicted to whatever they did in that situation, the plagiarism of the mind. Still sitting in grandiose. Look! I told you, big cat. You the coach of the red flag team. You understand peasants doing peasant shit. Can you feel me, Lisa Scott? Give me a cat. Katina, Reed, Wagwan, Kelly, Palisano. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. Sulazen, what's happening? Love it. I'd love to say the name. What's that? Sexy. I can't, the words, the shape. Kano. Listen, whomsoever that is, with the lovely script. I can't read it, blood. Angel Love, hello. Angelic, Alchemist Mother, hello. Tima D, what's going? Slim Jim, Wagwan. Susie Spacey Paces, Fist Bomb. Hello. 193 in the chat, darling dear. Captain of the red flag team. Agent of Karma. One always gets left behind. And there's a pregnancy going on, darling dear. Something to do with a pregnancy. A pregnancy that's a red flag. A pregnancy that is going to help someone into Hades, darling dear. A pregnancy they can't afford. Or pregnant with the secrets, blood. Hey! It's working on their hairline, their whole department. They're limping around like Skippy. What did I say? I know it's divine feminine, but it's a mature woman, an older woman. Right? Pregnant with secrets. Secrets that would possibly what? About a broken marriage. Things that was perpetrated within a marriage, darling dear. And they kept them. Now these secrets are working on them. Yes. Their inner child is Chucky. Nothing like the ruminating thoughts at the 3 a.m. Yes. As they sleep off their insidious bed of subterfuge and bull swanky. Right? Told you, he was the blessing in disguise. They tried to take the fight out of you, darling dear. But here you are with Skrilla.com. Multiple streams of income, blood. Working like a field hand on your own generational wealth. You was right to turn your back. Be in service to the Most High, darling dear. Because why? Favor always favors the brave. And look where you're walking to. Abundance. And guess what? You are the change. Leave those that are indecisive where they are. They try to work on your what? Your self-esteem, make you unbalanced, right? And what? Miss your purpose and accept the F shit that they were given. But Divine said, now, brown cow. Skrilla.com. What's this? Rejection was God's protection. Somebody's what? Crying into their fist. I told you, in a kind of a Judas way. Judas comes with regret, darling dear. Only a Peter can you forgive. Guilt and shame. What's this? It was in the reverse. They are unhealed and are being shown their shadow self on a daily basis as they try to keep up the fucking ease of a secret that should have been told. Split the deck. Continue to move in silencio, big cat. And if you're unsure, pray. Nothing like a big cat with a prayer, darling dear. Right up there next to your plan, darling dear. Continue to bend the matrix as you what? Recreate yourself. Law 25 of the 48 laws of power. On that note, we're at the 66. We've got to go. I drops me mic. Todd love to Teesprings, Todd love to Patreon, or simply come back here. Because I told you, big cat. No smoke will be indicated at here at Don't Get Smoke Central. I'm your best friend, darling dear. And then come through with the usher. And as I always, Todd love to Teesprings, Todd love to Patreon, or simply come back here. If you require a personal read from me, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. The pricings are in the description box below. If you want to pick up any of my Oracle deck, please follow the link in said description box below. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. It's so unbecoming of a big cat when you've been gifted with a shapely back. And the what? The will and the guidance to recreate yourself. These insidious secret keepers are doing the what? T-Rex dance blood amongst themselves, infighting, and new factions are being created. Nothing to do with you, big cat, because what you need to know will be brought to you. You don't need to seek it. Seek God, seek greatness, and seek never going back, and only seek to go where you are loved, where you are celebrated, where it's reciprocation season, brah. Oh, sis dream. From the ashes, baby. The family secrets, blood loud and with it. Keep them where they are. They're in good company, darling dears. Namaste, cat. Yes. Free as the wind blows, big cat. And remember, land is afoot. Whatever land you choose it to be, darling dears. You are the professor of your puzzle. Leave them with them T-Rex arms, blood. They're doing each other in. Good. Nothing to do with the big cat. Nothing more to see here, folks. Until we meet again. Fist bump.